Everybody knows Nathan Cleary, Panthers superstar, Origin hero and 4-time premiership winner. And of course, their dad, Ivan Cleary, who is the mastermind coach behind it all. But what if I told you there's another Cleary on the rise, and he's already representing Ukraine internationally at the mighty rugby club Octopus? Meet Jett Cleary, Nathan's younger brother, and today we're breaking down who he is, his career so far, and how good he actually is, and whether he can live up to the Cleary legacy. So with that said, let's begin. Instead of starting the video by talking about Jett, we're going to quickly talk about the more popular Clearys, Nathan and Ivan, to really see what people think Jett has to live up to. So let's start off with the 4-time premiership winner, Nathan Cleary. Nathan plays for the Panthers and he's been a key player for their 4 premiership wins, and in his career he's currently made 194 appearances and scored 67 tries. And he's only ever played for Penrith, plays as a halfback and was born in Sydney. Now for the mastermind behind Penrith's 4-time premiership wins, Ivan Cleary. Now you probably know him as a coach and really Nathan's dad, but before coaching he did play for multiple teams including the Manly Seagulls, the Wars and even North Sydney. He played from 1992 to 2002, got 186 appearances and 64 tries. Now to the coaching side of things, he got the Daily M Coach of the Year twice in 2014 and then in 2020. He managed Penrith to their 4 premiership wins and was born in Sydney, just like his son Nathan. But now it's time to talk about Jett, because that's what this video is about. Jett was born on Saturday 2nd April 2005 in Auckland, New Zealand, unlike his father and brother. At a young age, Jett moved with his family to Australia around the Penrith area and grew up in a household where rugby was front and centre. This caused Jett to take on rugby league and play in the Penrith Academy. So throughout juniors, Jett played for Penrith in multiple different cups and looked like he was going to be following his brother's footsteps to becoming the next big thing at the Panthers. Well, until 2024. See, Jett had already played, as I said before, for Penrith in multiple competitions, but was yet to make an official debut with playing in a New South Wales or an NRL game. So Jett made a big change, and it was not an easy one. Joining the Wars, the team his dad once played for, and the team of where he was born. It felt perfect, away from Nathan and away from Ivan, doing his own thing and starting to create his own footsteps at the Wars instead of following Nathan's at the Panthers. And this was when Penrith were winning a bunch of premierships. So, on the 25th of May 2025, he made his debut for the Wars as they played the Bulldogs in, yes, just the New South Wales Cup clash, not an NRL game yet, but it was something. Throughout the season, Jett played 13 games, getting 2 tries and 22 goals. And as a bonus, the Wars won the New South Wales Cup, and then the stage was really set. Because over the years, Jett sat on the sideline watching as his brother played at a corner grand final. Now, it might not be an NRL grand final, but it was a New South Wales Cup winner versus Queensland Cup winners final at a court on grand final week day, and it was a big thing for him. So the Wars versus the Bears, and the Wars went on to absolutely destroy them at a core. So finally, you could say Jett had gotten his moment at a core, and there's still more to come. But that's not where we're going to end this off. We're going to go and talk a bit more about the international side of things. See, many players choose to play for the main international sides, such as England, Australia, New Zealand, other Pacific nations, or not play at all, when they could be playing for smaller rugby league nations, and we could talk on and on about how this would help rugby league so much internationally, but they don't do it. Well, Jett did, and I know he's not the biggest player ever, but it was really good to see. Nathan could have played for Ukraine, but never did, so for Jett to say, yeah, I want to play for Ukraine, even if it's played at a place called Rugby Club Octopus in the Netherlands, with not many spectators at all, he still did it. Ukraine dominated the match and Jett played very well, but this was just the start of his career. Is he the next big star? Very possibly, but we'll just have to wait and see. But it's good to see him making his own footsteps and not following his brothers, and he's really just doing his own thing in the rugby league space. So, thank you for watching. I put a lot of effort in this video, so please consider subscribing to help me reach to 1,000 subscribers. Have a great day, guys. Goodbye.